Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. I'm your host, Time Pants, and let's see here. We are going to get started today with a party composition we have not used before. Alright, this is a little bit sort of the reverse of some of the types of missions that we have had in the Warrens right now, where you start with less inventory space, and then as the mission proceeds, you get more of it. You start with those 3 inventory slots basically used up. They're consumed by these consecrated essences, and yeah, as you progress further into the dungeon, you have the opportunity to offload them, because your quest objective here is to activate the 3 corrupted altars. Very interesting stuff. Now, this party, I think the goal of this party is going to be exert control. We have some really good stun here with blinding gas. We have some stun with dazzling light. We have the opportunity to shut down a lot of the enemy early on. So especially if we run into enemies that are going to stress us out or look like they could inflict bleed or something like that, especially when we don't want them to or are not prepared for that, we do have the ability, god damn it, I'm so sorry, we have the ability to shut that down. So let's see here, we have our medicinal herbs, and beautiful. Alright, now, if you remember in our last mission, we did have a highwayman. Now watch this. Okay, this is actually something that I wanted to do. We have some characters, like, for instance, Korban, who has this sun cloak, and above 75 light we have 8 protection and 10 dodge, but if you take a look right there, oopsie daisy, look at that, we have 72 light. However, this seems pretty obvious since, you know, we use bandages and bandages and anti-venom for free. We can also do that. Holy shit. I feel really ashamed that, honestly, I never even thought to try it, but there you go, I read about that today. And that seems pretty effing cool. Let's see. Now, it looks like you can actually see here, there's these yellow bars. I think this was added in a recent update. There's these yellow bars that show who has not taken their turn yet. That's so cool. That's so nice. And let's see, we have Incision here. We haven't used Pashal's melee attack, but there you go. Hell of a way to start off. Hell of a way to introduce the skill. And let's see here. Yeah, this doesn't look like much opposition. So, great start. I think we can be very happy about that. Now the question here is, when are we going to camp? And let's see, right now, our inventory looks actually pretty well used up. So the answer is right now. We're going to camp right this minute. How's our stress? You know what? I love feasting. I love a big meal. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see. We still need to get Bless on Korban. It's kind of dumb that I still have not gotten that yet. And actually, the Pashal is a great character, or the Plague Doctor is great for healing up if you have a shit ton of stress or HP damage when you camp, but otherwise it's pretty pathetic. Let's see, Bandit's Sense is good. By the way, I really think this is arguably the worst camping skill in the game. And it's so weird because her others are so good. So maybe they just felt like she needed something bad to balance it out, but this is borderline unusable. That buff, or that debuff, is just awful. Let's see here. Well, who's going to be in the front? We can put the bleed resist on, let's see, 70% bleed resist, 80%. You know what? Why don't we just put that on you? We'll see. We just needed something, really. And stress is really not an issue here. Hopefully we don't get ambushed, but you never know. And isn't that what's so exciting about this game? You never know. We could get ambushed. We could get our shit kicked. We didn't, but it could have happened. And I think that's very, very compelling. Alright. So, that was very good. Now this is something I need to work on, is actually making sure that my party marching order is in the condition that it needs to be, or is in the formation that it needs to be after every battle. I talked to one of my friends, and he said that just watching me play is a frustrating ordeal, because I constantly forget, oh yeah, you need to, actually that stun resist is not great. Wanna try it? Yeah, let's try it. And yeah, he said to me that it's so frustrating watching me play, because he's just like shouting at the screen all the time, like, you idiot, you need to like rearrange your party order, or like, something along those lines. I cannot believe we didn't get the kill here. It's just like, yeah, I'm one of the people, you talked about, that sucks. You talked about in one of your recent videos that you have, that you understand that you don't have, or you're not very good at watching for your mistakes. You're not very observant, and I just want to let you know that you really fucking are. And it just annoys the piss out of him. I get it. I do. I understand. I cannot believe the poor luck that we are having right now. We should have probably just gone for the kill. But that's fine. Now this is under control. If Korban gets another move, we're just gonna do a party heal. Might not come to that, but yeah, and it won't. But the stress heal's nice. And yeah, now everybody's stress is in a very good place. I cannot believe we have not found a single one of these altars yet. I think the altars can actually only appear in rooms, but I think I'm going to check anyway. Now, since... yeah, this is really unfortunate. Look at this. We haven't managed to free up a single inventory slot yet. I probably could have... there we go. I probably could have gotten away with packing fewer torches. Honestly, this party, especially Dismas, is good enough. This party is good enough that we could have gotten by. I don't know why I stopped talking when I... oops. I don't know why I stopped talking when we were getting the scouting. I can look at things and move my mouth at the same time. I'm a good multitasker. But yeah, I'm very sorry for those of you who do actually tune in and you're watching me just blunder through this shit and missing like the most obvious stuff. Like, for instance, I was just talking about how important it was to rearrange my party composition, and then, oh, I just didn't. Oopsie daisy, sorry about that. And yeah, I'm sure that's really frustrating. This is a learning experience for me, just because I have not lost a lot of heroes, just because the missions that I go on generally tend to end in success. That doesn't mean that I don't still have room for improvement. I definitely do. So I do appreciate feedback. If it's phrased politely, I appreciate it even more. But yeah, I certainly can't understand why that would, or why watching me would be just horrendously frustrating, and I am very sorry about that. see. Alright. What do we need to do here? Actually, this thing is no longer... It really doesn't have much teeth, and we don't have the ability to kill it right away. So, yeah, let's work on this guy here in the front. Oh yeah, and if we can get a crit, so much the better, right? Incision, might as well. Noxious Blast is an interesting idea, but considering he's probably going to die this round, or definitely has the potential to die this round if we... Well, actually, he doesn't. But even so, what, that's maximum 8 damage, 4 points of blight. This is minimum 8 damage, and no blight. Yeah, so we just got the equivalent of 2 rounds of blight there. Plus, it does have the bleed chance, so... Yeah, I'm trying to think about how to play this optimally, because I said a few episodes ago that the most important thing that you could do is to make your moves meaningfully, to take your actions with purpose, and I am not doing that. Let's see, I need 1 shovel. You know, there's an obstruction here, but it's not that dangerous. Actually, I have a skeleton key. What am I doing? This is the sort of thing that I think my friend is talking about. Just be more fucking observant. God damn it, Time Pants. I get it. My friends do not call me Time Pants in real life. You know what? We'll drop that. We need money. I mean, we're not in desperate need of it, but even a little bit can help out a lot. Just being able to buy 1 or 2 really good trinkets if the opportunity presents itself, very, very good. Very, very important. Let's see. Wicked Hack, or If It Bleeds. I like If It Bleeds because it still has a good crit chance. Not as good as this, obviously. Holy shit. Really not as good as that. But if it bleeds, we only need to hit, like, what? 4 points of bleed. We only need to hit a 17 to get the kill. So let's try it. Yep. Got it. Like I said, the crit chance is not bad. And here we go. Surprise round over. I'm actually pretty shocked that we got the initiative there, but I'm glad we did. Alright. Well, still, you know, we would really like to get another... I think these chalices, I think these are the altars. We would really, of course, like to get these altars taken care of as quickly as possible. Not just, I mean, obviously, we need it to win the mission, but not just that. I cannot believe it. That sucks. That actually really hurts. And, well, I tossed my holy water. Never mind. Yeah, we want to get these altars not just because they... Huh. This is actually a new one on me. We want to get these corrupted altars not just because they have the ability to... Or, yeah, not just because they will complete the mission for us, but also it's important because they give us more inventory space. And really need that. We could absolutely use that right now. Noxious Blast. Yeah, unfortunately, this is the issue with the Plague Doctor. I think the Plague Doctor is great against bosses. Like, I think our ability to fight bosses with the Plague Doctor is at least up there, close to the best of any class. As long as I'm not forgetting anything, and it actually turns out that the bosses like are completely or have very, very, very high resist to have very, very high
resistance.
what am I thinking here? Blight resist.
As the light gains purchase,
but
spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Let's see. Holy Fountain. Is this stress relief? Let's try it. Oh, okay. Well, shit. What do we do now? We can't ditch the shovels. We know that we need to use them. We can't ditch the torch. We can ditch the torches. Fuck it. You know what? We can ditch the torches. But unfortunately, what that means is we still have 2 inventory slots used up by these consecrated essences. Well, why don't we go here so we can use our shovels up, and then we'll ditch the shovels after this. Actually, that's probably what I should have done. That is almost certainly what I should have done. I should have gone here first because I knew that was the only place where I needed to use a shovel. And then I could have ditched the shovels and not had to ditch the torches at least quite so early. I was not thinking. This is the being observant thing that my friend was talking about, I'm sure. Fortunately, we did open up an inventory slot. Opened up 2, in fact. And now, I think... Well, shit. I'm just so terrible. I'm really sorry. Let's see. Well, I guess we just do this, I suppose. Well, there's a distinct possibility that it's in a hallway and I'm not paying attention. But I think we'll encounter it in one of these 2 rooms. So, darkness honestly does not intimidate me very much. Her crit chance is going to go through the fucking roof. Yeah, 34%. Not bad. It sucks that we had to give up a key. That was pretty stupid. But, yeah, as long as we're able to get 1 enemy down, and let's see, Dazzling Light is pretty good stun resist, but I think it's still got a shot, yeah. And now, we go to work. We don't want this Arbalest, aw, damn it. We don't want this Arbalest to get us, but we need max damage to get the kill. So instead, why don't we try hitting him? We have a high crit chance. There we go. And now it moves him forward, and we're fine. This battle is very much under control at this point. Yeah, unfortunately the Plague Doctor just does not have a very good variety of skills for this sort of campaign. Well, I guess we'll just try and get the kill here. And unfortunately by this sort of campaign, I'm kind of like thinking about what I just said. That means all campaigns. Wow, he's bleeding. That is awesome. That's right. Dismas is such a fucking badass, he can make skeletons bleed. Holy shit. Alright, this could of course be trapped, but we'll take it. And let's see. I think we ditched the Jade. Heirlooms, man. All I ever want is heirlooms. Just gimme heirlooms. Just everything you have. Yeah, I hope. Good lord. Now I'm starting to get worried. Where could it be? I didn't miss any rooms. Okay, so it must be in a hallway somewhere. So it's either here, here, or here. Alright, so let's see. Now here's the question. I think we just start working on the back row here. I don't think a front row stun is going to be all that impressive. We could potentially get a kill by hitting in the front. Let's see. Could potentially get a kill by hitting in the front. Does she have breakthrough? She does not. We have no AoE, so this is in stark contrast to our previous run. Bit unfortunate, but you know, that was a conscious decision that I made. I do feel like AoE sort of loses its efficacy or effectiveness after... Oh, that sucks. I do feel like AoE really does lose its effectiveness after like really level 1 dungeons, but definitely level 3. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe I'm just some fucking idiot, and everybody else out there is running these amazing AoE parties, and I'm the one missing out. But I don't think that's the case. I think being able to focus down single targets and just minimize round to round, whittle down the number of things that can hit you all at once, I think that's the better way to go.
Nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Alright.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Alright. I think we... Well, now we've got a real decision to make. I think we ditch the citrine. We're going to give away 1,000 gold here. But this can stack up to 1,500. So I don't consider that a bad trade. And, I mean, really, I wish I knew if we were going to take a hunger event, but I realize that's an element of the game. But I don't want to carry... I want to carry a lot out of this dungeon, but I don't want to carry stress. So, I'm perfectly willing to make that trade. Okay. Take this. Gotta leave this. Yeah, I know a lot of people complain. They're like, I can get hunger events like 3 times in a row, like in 3 consecutive hallways. And that's super fucking annoying. Well, yes. Yeah, it is really annoying. It sucks a lot. But, you know, if you knew when it was gonna come, you could plan for it. And I mean, I know that's like, duh. Obviously, you can plan for it if you know that it's gonna come. But yeah, it's sort of a meaningful decision where you don't know, like this situation right now, you don't know if you are going to take a hunger event, and you have to now think about what you're doing, right? You now have to think, okay, what trade am I going to make? Am I going to sacrifice my inventory slot right now, or am I going to... Yeah, am I going to sacrifice my inventory slot, or am I going to risk it? And I'm not really feeling up to risking it. So that's, you know, that's a decision. That's a gameplay decision that I have to make. And now, I feel like I can ditch the food at long last, because I think this is it. I think it's in the hallway here, and we're just gonna get this and leave. Now, if it's not, there we go. No. Okay. Now, if it's not, okay. If it's not, we were fucked. So, alright, we are done. Unfortunately, we go out with 1 empty inventory slot, but I think that was good. I think that was overall very successful. Yeah, we go out with about 17,000 gold and a ton of heirlooms. Let's just skip over this shit. And how are we looking here? Stout. Thanatophobia. Health below. That's not great. Improved balance. Decent. And shocker. Kind of sucks. Let's see. Well, with 1 more medium mission, we have 1 level, 2 levels, 2 levels. And then we'll have 2 level 5s, and then I will feel good enough to take on the boss. So, I think Tippler will only drink. Let's see, Levette. How are we looking here? Do you have anything else? No. Yeah, that's okay. You know, you can be an alcoholic. That's fine. I'm not going to step in and have like an intervention or anything. I'm getting this, absolutely. Unless there's something even better. Which I highly doubt. Mooncloak, ooh. I do like that though. I can't spend all my money. I have to make a choice. Let's see. You know what? I really like that. I'd like to do more darkness parties in the future. I also really like that, but it means that if we put 2 of those on our bounty hunter, he cannot do, like, we give up damage. I don't like that. So, we're gonna take one of these. then we'll call it good. Alright, so with that, I think I will leave you off here. And let's see. What are we looking at here? That's pretty good. It is a long champion dungeon. I do not think we can do that. Let's see. This is a level 1 mission. Well, god damn it. We need to get this unlocked. We need to get them leveled up. Do we do a long champion? No. 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 Don't even think about it. Although... Alright. I need to think about this. So, sorry, I won't make you guys sit here and listen to me fight with myself any longer. So, thank you for watching, and next time, a decision will be made. Probably.